First and foremost, all thanks and praises unto our power, Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Warakakodash. Peace, blessings, much respect to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, on down to the rest of the elders who rule well within Israel. Salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like, pushing out this purified truth. To the rest of the church who believe as well, you men who may not be teachers or prophets, you women, sons and daughters also. And the water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel alone, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. This is Ezekiel chapter 11 and 16. Therefore say, thus said the Lord power, although I have cast them far off among the heathen, the them is referring to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, of course. And although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come. So our people have been dispersed everywhere. There are a lot of Israelites, okay? We have multiplied throughout the years. And not only have we multiplied, we come with many different faces, seeing that we've been scattered amongst all these different nations, all these different heathens whom the Israelite man has mingled amongst and bear children with their women. Okay? But when it comes to this word, not all of them, in fact, the majority of them are not going to obtain this. The majority of them are going to be in a deep sleep. And it's going to make it feel like this ministry is not popular, it's not where it's at, but that's of the flesh. That's what your eyes would see. In fact, there's a heavenly realm. There are far more spirits in that realm than there are on earth. And they're with us. They agree with those who serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Now, in comparison to the Israelites who don't want to receive this truth based off of their viewpoint, however they're being blocked, however the Lord is keeping them away, it seems like a big number. Because we're a small church. This isn't for everybody. But again, there's actually more with us than there are with them. But when you look at it in a carnal way, this is a very small thing. You go to one city, you might see 7 brothers. You go to another city, you might see 2. You go to another city, you might see 4 brothers. You go to another city, you might see 10 brothers. You go to another city, you might see 1. You go to another city, you might see 20 brothers broken up into 3 groups. However it goes, okay? But in comparison to all the Israelites that are in the world, well, you already know, okay, there's going to be 144,000 elite men that are going to be saved. And just looking at that number alone, that is a small number. But if you think about it, there's going to be men who aren't teachers and prophets who are going to be saved, okay? There are women that are going to be saved. In fact, more women are going to be saved than men. So when you do the math, that would have to be millions of people. It wouldn't make sense for there to just be thousands of people saved. The Lord is going to save a whole lot of Israelites, but it's small in comparison to the multitude. The multitude's a very big number, okay? And just because the majority are wrong, that does not make them right, all right? Let's go to the book of Matthew, chapter 22, and verse 14. Matthew 22 and verse 14. For many are called, but few are chosen. So many may even come into this truth that does not mean the Lord is with them. You may think somebody's a great teacher. You may think because of somebody's length of time being in this ministry, they just have to be a man of the Lord. If they're not called and chosen from the beginning, then they're not the elect. You might say, well, somebody who just came in last week, he's a Johnny come lately, he don't matter. Well, he might be over you in the kingdom. He might be someone who, you know, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, favors. All right? But you're looking at it in a carnal way. A lot of our people are very carnal and yet claim to be spiritual at the same time. All right? For many are called, but few are chosen. And that's why people just drive by us all the time. That's why brothers will be diligent. You have brothers going out every day. You will think, okay, you going out to teach every day, you should be getting thousands of views. No, that's not the case. You'll see certain men get thousands of views who will post a video every 5 days, right? But men who literally go out there and teach every day, which is amazing, that's a beautiful spirit, they should be getting thousands of views. But guess what? This is a small sanctuary, and it's not a numbers game. It's not about how many numbers you can accumulate. It's not about, you know, who's the most popular. It's not a popularity freaking contest. But certain people will see certain men's views, and because they have a lot of views, that will draw them to click on the video. They won't click on the video seeing the view count small, because in their mind, well, if it's a small view count, it must be an uninteresting video. It must not be worth my time either. Because people are carnal. People are followers of wicked people. People follow the wicked multitude. What's that? Exodus 23 and verse 2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment. So yes, most people, they're not going to come into this ministry, and even if they do, endure till the end? No, not at all. Even if they do have a sincere heart? No, not at all. Because this is a small church. In comparison to the billions of people on earth, well, guess what? You have to be an Israelite, and then within that, you have to be the elect of the Israelites. Okay? Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment. And seeing that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is raising us up to be judges, we have to be honest men, okay? We have to do things according to righteousness, okay? We can't do things according to our own heart. We have to do things according to how the Lord said to do things. We have to be on point. So for brothers going off, yeah, we rebuke them. But then again, if one brother is trying to whisper in your ear about a brother, and in your mind you think the brother's okay, you don't see it, well, you don't just all of a sudden believe it because he told you. You weigh out the matter. You ponder on it. You know? I'm looking at a chariot. I had got one before I did this video, but now I'm looking at one and it's even brighter. Maybe I'll be able to get it, maybe not. I literally be showing up to my job right on time, you know? To hell with that place. I'm only there to get my money. I get out. It's strictly business, you know? So there'll be days I'll want to get a chariot, but I'll be on the move because I'm moving so quickly, you know, because I'm on the brink of time. But yeah, we can't follow an evil multitude. Just because most people are wrong, that doesn't make them right. Just because most people are not considering this to be the truth does not mean, hey, well, maybe this ain't where it's at. Maybe we're living a lie. Maybe we are wrong. Maybe this is played out. Maybe this is a thing of the past that was just back then and it was just of its time and it's worn off. No, man. Okay? We got the truth, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is bringing in his elect, and you can't stop that. Nobody can stop the elect from coming in this truth. The elect can't even stop the elect from coming into this truth. Okay? So let me tell you, the Heavenly Father has a strong hand. Ain't nobody prying that hand open to take the elect. So yeah, I don't really know where I was trying to go with this lesson, but I want to feed the sheep something. So I'm going ahead and close it there. And I'm going to give all thanks and praises unto our power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wawrakakwadah, Shalom.